This is a Neil Young song, which is a good thing. And also, there's something about changing from a D minor seventh chord to a F chord that sounds really good, which is. And the whole sequence sounds good too. It's F, C, F, G, F, G. When you dance to your senses, tingle and take a chance in a trance while the lonely mingle with circumstance. I've got something to tell you, you made it show. Let me come over, I know you know when you like a mountain that's growing and a river that grows. Let me come over, I know you know when you dance. I can really with circumstance. I've got something to tell you, you made it show. Let me come over, I know you know when you dance. Ooh, I can really love. Neil Young from after the gold rush with that overexposed, head down, pensive, all the girls died for him pose. So I was still living in southern Ontario then, not too far from where I grew up. So I must have been about 16 or 17 when that was popular. So this is capo number 4. When you put the capo so far up on the guitar neck, it gets harder to do your fretting. You gotta twist your wrist more. But it's a nice song, and it's the great Dusty Springfield. So if you're looking for someone you can share You won't get 'em thinking and a praying, wishing and a hoping, oh, those minor notes. Just wishing and hoping, thinking and praying, planning and dreaming his kisses will start. That won't get you into his heart. 6 minutes. Excuse me. Yeah, that would have been the mid-60s, probably simultaneous with the Beatles. And I wish I could do the Tina Turner song, We Don't Need Another Hero, from the first Mad Max film. We don't need another hero. We don't need a place to go. Well, I haven't done Harvest for a while. It's a little bit repetitive, but Neil Young, he was just here in Victoria, showing up at a Save the Old Growth. And the old growth did get saved somewhere in northern BC because there's only like 3 nesting pairs of this certain kind of owl left. And for people who wonder why an owl is so important, well, on its own it should be important, but it's also an indicator that something, big is happening to the surrounding area. Noise, lights, predator trails. So I guess he must be, what, 73 or 74, Mr. Neil Baby? Apparently he had his stereo hooked up to two different barns that were, as only two barns can be. But two different barns, and they were separated by X hundreds of feet. He had a small lake where he lived in Northern California. So the left side would be the left side of your stereo, and the right side would be the right. And he would roll out in the middle of the lake, and then he'd get somebody to fire up the stereo, and he'd test out the sound of his music. So the story goes. By being out in the middle of the lake and hearing his music playing through the two different barns. Left barn, right barn. So whenever I think of this song, Flip, Flop, and Fly, I think of, I lived in Kitchener area, but we would go to Guelph once in a while to some pub there, had nice stone walls, and Downchild Blues Band would quite often play there. And I don't know if they, it says Bill Haley did this, so. Capo number 1, it's the easy capo. Nope. That's Mr. Ad Lib.